Ìpínlẹ̀ Ekiti, ìpínlẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ekiti, ulẹ̀ òyì ní. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ekiti, ìmọ̀ tí gòkè àgbà o. Ayé ayé a ò láyé ọmọ fáyé.
Start that ball rolling. My name is Kyle Divine.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Ekiti, ìpínlẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ.
One of the attributes of a good leader is the ability to prioritize among competing demands and allocate available scarce resources to achieve optimal results. For the man in the saddle, it is a balancing act that requires tact and focus on promises made to the people. And for a state like Ekiti, you really need more than a wish to make things happen in the face of very lean financial resources. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Ekiti on the Move. I am Tunji Saliu. Before we get into our focus this week, let's have our quick takes. Welcome back. In focus this week, Ekiti massive road projects doing so much with so little.
Infrastructure and industrial development is one of the major pillars of the administration of Dr. Kayode Fayemi-led government. According to him, road infrastructure is a pivot to the planned economic and industrial revolution of Ekiti State in the strategic move to steer the state away from being a civil service state. While Ekiti State is reputed to have one of the best network of roads in Nigeria, in terms of intrastate roads, many of the roads are too narrow or simply unsuitable for the current traffic capacity they now carry, especially with the current investment drive to stimulate an accelerated economic development of the state. Because of the strategic importance of road infrastructure to the positioning of Ekiti State as the ultimate destination for investment, the Fayemi administration has embarked on aggressive road construction and rehabilitation across the state in spite of the lean resources available to the state. These roads include New Ado-Ekiti Inyi Road, Oye Ayede Ikun Otun Road, Ilupeju Igbimo Ijon Road, Aramoko Erigino Ikogosi Road, Agbado Omu Road, Ado Ilawe Igbaraodo Ibuji Road, among others.
Bàtà tí years ago tán fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀nà bíi tí inú ọgbọ̀n yẹn ti ń dùn pé wọ́n máa ṣe ọ̀nà yẹn wọ́n ṣe ọ̀nà yẹn gbà yẹn. Àdẹ̀túrò àwọn gómìnà mí nàfẹ́ dé state náà tó approach Central Bank pé kí wọ́n fún wọn ní owó bù wọ́n ṣe Central Bank fẹ́ ṣe ó fẹ́ ṣe ń gbà yẹn but gómìnà yẹn ò jẹ́ kán ṣe ń gbà yẹn ó ní kán fún wọn lówó ń gbà yẹn. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run fún nǹkan tí mo rí ní ọjọ́ ìní tí Káyọ̀dé Fáyẹmí ṣe fún wa fún gbogbo Adó àti Ìyìn gbogbo Èkìtì lápapọ̀ because àwọn accident tó ń ṣe lákànnà ṣán èmi gan ni kẹ́ máa bá yọ̀ àti ọba kẹ́ máa bá wa yọ̀ àwa lọ lórí ire ọjọ́ ìní ní ojú ọ̀nà yìí because gbogbo àwọn mákẹ́ẹ̀tì gbogbo ọjà wa tí ò múfù déédéé ló la máa múfù sí àwọn ará yìí gan máa gbádùn wọ́n máa tajà.
This road contract was awarded by the federal government in 1978 but was terminated in 1988. Then it was a single carriageway, but now it will be a dualized road. It is a well-known fact that the present Ado-Inyigede road has claimed a lot of lives and properties worth millions of naira.
The old route was a bit windy. It took you about 45 minutes to get to Iyi from Ado. But this new route is a straight alignment road. It will take you just under 7 minutes to get to Iyi from Ado.
That simply tells the story of this all-important road, a 38-year-old dream brought into reality by Governor Fayemi, whose concern goes beyond just networking the roads, but also making them safe for the people.
We have had it in our plans in the first tenure of this administration that as soon as we returned in 2014, we would have embarked on this road and it would have been completed by now. However, God has given us the opportunity to fulfill that promise to our people. And this is the first phase of the road, because it is not really Ado-Iyi road. If you go into history, it was meant to be Ado-Efon road. And we do not have the resources to complete it at a go. That is why we're taking it in phases. Ado-Iyi first, Iyi Aramoko, Efon. So, without much further ado, let me state that the state will be committing huge resources on this project. But it is the first phase of a much larger project. There's a ring road coming around Ekiti that is going to come out at Abuad and also come out at Iworoko and come out in all of the key community care. So this is just the beginning of that ring road that we are going to soon commission. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, I hereby flag off this new Ado-Iyi road for construction to the glory of God and the benefit of our people. Amen.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ìpínlẹ̀ Ẹ̀yẹ́. Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ulẹ̀ Uyì ní. Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ìmọ̀ ti gòkè àgbà o. Ayé ayé a ò láyé ọmọ Fáyẹ̀mí.
This is new Ado-Iyi Road, dualization. We are at kilometer 4+260. Where we are ending the binder for the binder asphalt for now. Both the culvert and every other thing is done, even to about kilometer 6. The bus culvert, we have two twin bus culvert here. We have another twin at kilometer 2+400. Those are completed. We have the media from 2+2+ to 460 now. We are continuing with the binder asphalt. Everything is completed there. Then we are moving to the new Iyi. We are moving to the first Chene 00 to 2+, that is pavilion. And the roundabout, those are where we are concentrating for this rainy season for the next 3 months. And the rock blasting, we have 3 different locations that we are going to work on to for us to at least put everything in order before the dry season towards this end. Believing that by next year, April, by the special grace of God, which will be done with the new Ado-Iyi dualization.
Our consultant and our ministry people and everybody are supervising us. And all of us are very careful about the quality of this work. What we are doing is to manage the equipment, to manage the progress of this work, All the engineers on the site are the Nigeria people and Nigeria engineers. We have over 200 staff, Nigeria staff, and mostly they will do the work on the site.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ìpínlẹ̀ Ẹ̀yẹ́.
Kó tó di pé ìjọba bẹ̀rẹ̀, ọ̀nà kò dáa rárá, kò sì ṣe é rìn. Nígbà tí ọ̀nà yìí ti wà ń bí tán ti sọ pé wọ́n á ṣe wọ́n ṣe àríjọba kankan tó ṣe kó tó di pé ìjọba Fáyẹmí ó ṣe wá bá wa ṣe. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run nítorí pé ó mú kí àdúgbò yìí kí ó lajú sí, kí àwa náà ká wà ní àlàáfíà. Wọ́n ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn tó quality pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tá a rí tí wọ́n ń lò tán dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ní ojoojúmọ́.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ulẹ̀ òyì ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì mọ̀ tí gòkè àgbà o. Ayé a ò láyé ọmọ Fáyẹmí. Ó dàgbà sókè ọ̀gbìn àtùgbèríko Èkìtì ní. Ètò òṣèjọba kan dán mọ́rán o Èkìtì ní. Ògbáyé gbádùn ará ìlú Èkìtì ní. Ètò ògbáyé gbádùn ará ìlú Èkìtì ní. Ètò òṣùná kò máyé yùn Èkìtì ní.
On January 13, 2020, Governor Fáyẹmí flagged off reconstruction of 4 major roads across the state. The roads stretch across 7 local government areas of the 3 senatorial districts. As the governor and his entourage moved from one location to the other during the flag-off ceremonies, one recurring message of Governor Fáyẹmí was the strategic importance of roads to the economic interests of the state and the resolve of his administration to make all parts of the state accessible by good roads, as enshrined in the infrastructure and industrial development pillar of the 5 cardinal points of his administration.
It is especially pleasing that the aspiration of Ekiti people for improved infrastructure is gradually being met by this administration. This flag-off testifies to our determination to ensure that no part of Ekiti State is devoid of infrastructure development. As a government, we believe that a good road network is key to the socioeconomic lives of our communities. Our goal, therefore, is to provide motorable roads to all communities in Ekiti State, and we will vigorously pursue this dream in fulfillment of our promise to improve and sustain good road network across the state.
The contractors immediately moved to site across locations, and in just about 6 months after the flag-off, what many motorists and commuters along these roads once regarded as nightmare have turned to a traveler's delight.
Ìdàgbàsókè ọ̀gbìn àtùgbèríko Èkìtì ní. Ètò òṣèjọba kan dán mọ́rán o Èkìtì ní. Ògbáyé gbádùn ará ìlú Èkìtì ní. Ètò ògbáyé gbádùn ará ìlú Èkìtì ní. gbóná kó má yé yùn Èkìtì ní.
This project is a 25.6 kilometer project from Ilupeju through Ere, through Igbemo to Ijon. So presently we have done asphalt. Our asphalt is on 4 kilometers. Asphalt overlay and shipping shoulders. We are up to 4 kilometers now. As you can see, when we are coming, we are priming. We want to start the asphalting. Very soon we'll start that. On line drain, presently we are in Igbemo. So we've done like close to 6 kilometers here. All our drains all together, Igbemo, Ere, Ijon. Presently we are still working in Igbemo. We are on Igbemo. We are working at Ijon too. So all our line drain to date is close to less than 7 kilometers. So our bush clearing, clearing of the road, we are up to 20 kilometers. So, and the work is going on as expected. The community people, they are friendly. In a manner of speaking, they are very good to us. And security-wise, they are helping us a lot in securing our materials, our equipment. Mainly, majority of what we are doing here, communities, they give us anywhere that we need their cooperation. We need people that can do what we are doing. We employ them. So we are having a very good cooperation with them and they are friendly.
Iṣẹ́ tán ṣe ń bí iṣẹ́ tó dáa ní ọ̀nà yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kò easy láti pé kéèyàn gbé mọ́tò gba bẹ̀ bọ̀tì nísìnyí a rí i pé iṣẹ́ tíjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ń ṣe iṣẹ́ tó dáa ni Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí ìjọba wọn so èso rere. Ó dẹ̀ ti ṣe gbà wọ́n sìn ó dẹ̀ ṣe rìn dáadáa dẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń da ọ̀dà yẹn bọ̀ láti Ìlúpéjú a rí i pé iṣẹ́ tán ṣe ń bẹ̀ jẹ́ iṣẹ́ tó dáa lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀.
Gbàtí mo ti wà lẹ́yìn lásìkò gan kí ni mo gbé àlègbà bí torí òjò gbàtí mo lè tó náà ti ń ṣe inú mi dùn pé ọ̀gá wa pọ́n try Fáyẹmí Ọlọ́run máa fún ṣe o kò jẹ́ sọ ẹ̀mí wọn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ló máa parí ẹ̀ so ó try gan sa torí ó wọ́ sẹ́lẹ̀ gan tí wọ́n lè bá aṣẹ́ bọ́ ṣe gbé kó ṣe dé gbé mọ́ ìlú mọ́ bá inú wa dùn.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ìpínlẹ̀ yẹ. Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ulẹ̀ òyì ní. Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ìmọ̀ ti gòkè àgbà o. Ayé a ò láyé ọmọ Fáyẹmí. Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ìpínlẹ̀ yẹ.
At this moment, we achieved like 4 kilo line drain, 60 by 60, and 6 kilo point 400 meter asphalt, and 750 meter line drain, 750 by 750. Earthwork at Ikun is going on, and actually we are making sure to deliver this site on time. All the people working with us are from this community, all of them. They are working on line drain and they are working on asphalt, all of them. Yes, we are going to do very good quality. If you go to some point, you will see our quality is a high quality. It's very good quality.
Ojú ọ̀nà náà gbà láti bí láti Ekun lọ sí Òsì dé Ọ̀yẹ́ àmọ́ pé a ní problem ọ̀nà yìí gan gidi because wà wájú ń bẹ̀ yẹ tó ń pè ní ọmọlẹ́wù ó fún wa ní wàhálà ń gbòòjù kò sẹ́ tó lè kọjá ń bẹ̀ ọ̀dà àdẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run tó fún wa ní gómìnà tó rán ti wa because àwọn tó bá ń lọ sí Kogi báyìí ibi ìnáwó máa ń gbà tó bá ń lọ sí Lọ́kọ́jà àǹkó ọ̀nà ìnáwó máa ń gbà báyìí sọ àdàdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run wàhálà tá a ní bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ àní mọ́.
Àkíyèsí wọ́n múra sí ọ̀nà rẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe kí àwọn tó ń ṣe ń bẹ̀ gan alẹ́ ńgbà míì wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ká lè mọ̀ bó ṣe múra sí tì sí wọ́n ń ṣe overtime so bí bó ṣe rí gan nìyẹn.
We only want to thank the state government, particularly Dr. Fáyẹmí. This is one of the important roads in this state that links Kwara State. In as much as this road is good, people will come from Fania to come and patronize the dairy something. And aside that too,
goods and services will be moving fast. I know that as soon as this place is completed, it's going to be to the benefit of many people. As per we in Ilafon, it's going to boost our commerce, it's going to boost our local trade, it's going to help in transportation, and for now, you can see the indigenous people working with the subcontractor. They are employing people locally, and I too, as a person, I'm supervising their job. Even though I'm not an engineer, I'm a town planner, but I have some rudiments of the principles and practice of civil engineering. So I do supervise the subcontractors and to see that they are doing work according to how it should be. That's the standard project that they are doing.
As you can see, if you are coming from Agbado, from Point Zero, you see the asphalt going on up to 5.6 kilometers, and the drainage almost completed 100%, and we are going for 100 and plus now because we have exceeded the BEME on the instruction of the ministry. Right now, you can, from Agbado to Omo, you can use maybe maximum of 30-35 minutes with what we have done so far. When I came for the first time, I can remember on the 7th of July 2019, we stayed like 2.5 hours only to pass this road. So, but with God's help and His Excellency's the determination, you know, you can imagine where the work has reached, get us to now. And as for the timing, we are very much on time, and we are very, very much and very, very optimistic and very, very determined to deliver before the time.
Ọ̀nà ẹ̀ ó so rough gidi, ó dẹ̀ bad gan, but báyìí adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba wa Fáyẹmí so ṣe ọ̀nà ẹ̀ báyìí ó ti wà mọ́tò rìbò ti ibi tó ń ṣe dé yẹn ó sì wà òkè dáadáa tó yẹ pé mọ́tò lè rìn anyhow. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ báyìí tá a bá fẹ́ lọ sí irú Àgbàdo ní àbá ìlú tó wà níbẹ̀ at least á lò tó up to be 15 to 20 minutes, but báyìí under 5 minutes èèyàn ti débẹ̀, so ọ̀nà ẹ̀ so dáa gan.
It was an appreciative people of Mobile who rolled out the drums recently to appreciate all that the administration of Governor Kaude Fayemi is doing in their area. Apart from the 34-kilometer-long Oye-Ishan Ayede-Ikun Road under construction that leads to the newly resuscitated Ikun Dairy Company, the Ero Dam, also at advanced state of comprehensive overhaul, all are located in Mobile. The traditional rulers in the local government area gathered at the palace of His Royal Majesty, Ore of Otun, at the local government headquarters, from where they proceeded to pay an on-the-spot visit to the sites of the ongoing projects in the area, and thereafter conveyed their profound gratitude to the governor for remarkable works being undertaken within the local government.
We thank God for his life and the life of Erelu BC Fayemi, for remembering Mobaland and considering the revamping of so many projects that are critical. The road, the Ikun, Iye, Otun Road, we thank him for remembering Mobaland in all these projects. God will continue to guide him. The Moba Obas are saying we thank you, and the Lord will continually prosper you in all you do.
In all, over 141.5 kilometers of road are under construction across the state, aside township roads that are under repairs and facelift.
What we did as a government really is to cut across the 3 senatorial districts. Building of roads are very, very capital intensive. If we decide to tar all the roads in Ekiti, I'm sure it will take us, it will cost us nothing less than 3, 4, 5 trillion naira. But what we've done is, as a first phase in construction of roads, we've taken 3 senatorial districts, look at the roads that are in a really bad shape. If we have good motorable roads for all these key economic investments, Definitely, it will increase IGR of the state. It will attract people, and it's a win-win situation for all sectors, basically.
Well, taking into consideration the spread of projects across all local government areas in the state, the MOBAT template may soon become a regular occurrence across the state, especially as the projects near completion. Before we go this week, our fact file.
Òpinlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ulẹ̀ òyì ní, òpinlẹ̀ Èkìtì, mọ̀ tí gòkè àgbà o, ayé ayé a ò láyé ọmọ Fáyẹmí. Òpinlẹ̀ Èkìtì, òpinlẹ̀ yẹ.
That will be all on Ekiti on the Move this week. Remember, you can watch this episode and previous ones on our YouTube channel showing on your screen. You can also give your feedback on the program via our other social media platforms displayed on your screen. Until next week, please stay safe and goodbye.
Òpinlẹ̀ Èkìtì, ulẹ̀ òyì ní, òpinlẹ̀ Èkìtì, mọ̀ tí gòkè àgbà o, ayé ayé a ò láyé ọmọ Fáyẹmí. Òpinlẹ̀ Èkìtì, òpinlẹ̀